flat Earth theory. Now, you may already know what that is, and you may be wondering, how does that have to do with the universe? Now, the flat Earth theory is a very popular theory. Well, popular in the case that a lot of people know what it is. Now, there are different variations of the flat Earth theory, and many people believe different things. For example, Samuel Shenton, the leader of the Flat Earth Society in the 1950s, believed that the Earth was flat, like a plate, and that it didn't move or revolve at all. Now, Samuel Shenton also believed that missing people were just people who walked too far and fell off the ice barrier around the sides of the Earth and fell off into nothingness. Now, Samuel Shenton also believed that before the flood, like Noah's flood, the Earth was square and flat. But after the flood, because of a catastrophic earthquake or tornado or something or other, there was a giant ball of water floating above the Earth that broke, and the water all fell onto the Earth, and that's what caused the flood. Now, the ice barriers obviously kept the water in, and somehow made it so that the Earth is now a circle plate instead of a square one. But he also claims that if it were to happen again, another flood, then it would revert back to its original square shape. Now, John Bradbury, a chiropodist, and for those of you unfamiliar with that term, a foot doctor, developed a telescope to where he could see the edge of the universe. Now, his telescope had 15 lenses, so he claimed that he could see as far as possible. The only problem with this was that the telescope had so many pieces of glass that the images became very distorted, and therefore it was invalid. Now, using his telescope, he somehow determined that the edge of the universe was rectangular, metal, and magnetic. I don't know how he figured out it was magnetic, but that's what he believed. He also found out that the Earth was, instead of just a flat plane, like a plate, it was flat with a sphere on the bottom, like a grapefruit cut in half. Now, if the Earth were flat, many things would not work the same. For example, GPS satellite systems wouldn't be the same because satellites revolve around the Earth. Another thing that wouldn't be the same is gravity, because the Earth's gravity is based around the Earth's core, correct? So without gravity, then we wouldn't have an atmosphere, and the skies would always be black. Now, overall, the flat Earth theory is fun to research and fun to talk about, but I'd say it's pretty unreasonable, and it is a very valid theory. Thank you.